Unlock a locked iPod. Most gizmos released in the market today, such as cellular phones, laptops and MP3 players, have controls or options that lock them to prevent other people from accessing them without your permission. The same is also true for various iPod models such as the iPod 5G and iPod Nano. Unlock your iPod by entering the 4-digit PIN code. Typically, 4-character PIN codes are assigned by the user if he chooses to use this locking function in his iPod. Connect your iPod to the computer. There are cases when we forget these PIN codes, what with all the numbers we have to memorize each day. If this happens, all you have to do is connect your iPod to your personal computer where you had it synchronized for the first time. Afterwards, you have to pull up iTunes. After this, you will need to disconnect your iPod from the computer. Your iPod should no longer be locked after you perform these steps. Use the iPod Updater. The iPod Updater is an application downloaded into a personal computer. Its function is to help the user organize all the data such as audio and video files into the iPod. Through this application, one can create playlists of audio or video tracks and even create folders for a more organized interface. If the first two options do not unlock your iPod, then you need to use the iPod Updater to restore it to its factory settings. Bear in mind though that this step will unlock your iPod, but erase all the files stored in it. Add songs or videos. If you had to choose option number 3, then chances are you will need to put the data back into your iPod again. Just choose all the songs, videos, and other files you wish to store into your iPod by accessing your iTunes on the personal computer to which your iPod is synchronized, and save these files back into your iPod again. The locking options of the iPod is different from the hold switch and screen lock functions. The first one will prevent the iPod from accidentally turning on, while the latter will only avoid the access to the user interface when the iPod is not connected to the computer. This means that once the iPod is attached to the computer, it will function in disk mode and all the data stored can still be accessed and managed. Useful links: iPod Updater download.